following contest is a submission match. And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Nature Boy.
Here comes one of the absolute best, ladies and gentlemen, Ric Flair.
The dirtiest player in the game. This is going to be great.
Oh, guys, what an incredible treat.
And his opponent, from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Roddy Piper.
Hot Rod came here to chew bubblegum and kick butt, and he's all out of bubblegum.
Rowdy. Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled.
No more excuses. We're going to find out who the better superstar.
Incredible! Roddy Piper connected with a match-ending move.
Can he finish the job?
How in the world is Flair going to remain alive?
There's the leg lock. Oh, man.
That'll tear your hamstring.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring. Woo! Nice moves. He's starting to stumble here. Wow. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Many consider Ric Flair to be the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time. The standard bearer by which all champions are measured. The Nature Boy also prides himself on being the dirtiest player in the game.
Nicely done. Byron brought up Ric Flair's nickname as the dirtiest player in the game. Even though Flair is beloved, he knew when to cut corners, whether it be pulling tights, wearing brass knuckles, or calling in backup like the Four Horsemen.
It's not cheating if you don't get caught, Cole. And Ric Flair rarely got caught. He may be the dirtiest player, he's also a winner.
Clearly on a mission here. Oh, short arm chop. An incredible chop.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Well, he got some air on that toss. Ric Flair, and Ric Flair makes him pay in the worst way.
Does he ever? But he's got to capitalize now.
Oh, and a knee drop right to the jaw.
He's back in control here. Look, Ric Flair is on the attack now.
He got him with a kick. Mat slam.
With some attitude.
Tough spot to be in right now for Roddy Piper. This is about as bad as it gets for him.
Woo!
Gets him with a kick. Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on. Flair is in position. Ric Flair scores with a tremendous move.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Now Ric Flair needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Inside the ring now. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Am I watching the same match as everyone else? How did the official miss that one? This is unbelievable.
Look, Ric Flair's on the attack now.
The kick connects. That doesn't even look remotely comfortable.
The Nature Boy is going all natural on him.
Lights up his chest with a chop.
And Roddy Piper slips out of harm's way.
He's throwing the rule book out the window. One move after the other. It's devastating.
And Roddy Piper slips out of harm's way.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, no one does it better.
This one's over, guys.
Flair is in position. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Roddy Piper's chances just went from bad to worse.
How's he getting away with this is beyond me. The damage has been done. We're coming to you live from East Rutherford, New Jersey, the site of historic WrestleMania 29. Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight. There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you live from the shadows of New York City here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Here is your winner, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
There's few things more humiliating than tapping out to your opponent.
Guys. The legend is here!
And from Death Valley, weighing in at 330 pounds, the Undertaker!
Taking souls and digging holes. Big Evil has arrived.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on. No one has enjoyed such a heralded career in sports entertainment like the Nature Boy Ric Flair. When WWE erects a physical Hall of Fame building, one could make the argument Flair deserves his own wing.
Matches like this rarely end inside the ring, which is what makes them so unpredictable.
The Nature Boy may be flashy with his robes and struts, but he's also all business in that ring.
I can point to at least 16 times he's proven that.
Look, Ric Flair is on the attack now.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Undertaker looking mortal here. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
It's hard to tell at this point, but perhaps the unpredictable nature of this match was too much for him to overcome.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Executed perfectly. Quick thinking to avoid that one. Ric Flair is a force within the ring. Nicely timed shot by Ric Flair.
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Ric Flair is not someone. He's got him covered.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Not yet.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh my, what a slam. Undertaker's looking to end it. Choke slam.
Can he finish the job? That slam just brought this entire arena to its feet.
Undertaker's looking to end it. Oh my God!
Got every ounce of that.
Shoulders down, is it enough? And an easy kick out.
Ric Flair never ceases to amaze me.
Around the world on the WWE Network, WWE fans are glued to their sets watching this match. Flair is in position. Figure four.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
With the damage sustained by Undertaker, he could be on his way out. You can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take. Most WWE champions had to overcome a single opponent to claim the biggest prize. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in. The Undertaker got him there.
What does Ric Flair need to do now to remain a factor in this match? He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place than his opponent.
Disqualify this man. Shoulders on the mat.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here is your winner, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
There's plenty of reason for celebration tonight.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
And his opponent, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 237 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Watching Randy Savage in there, I think about his battles with the Ultimate Warrior, especially at WrestleMania 7.
That rivalry started well before that WrestleMania, coming to a head when Randy Savage and Queen Sherry sabotaged Ultimate Warrior, costing Warrior his WWE Championship title.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Come on, ref. Get in there. Nicely timed shot by Ric Flair.
Seems like Randy Savage is starting to fade.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
If you look up the word champion in the dictionary, there should be a full-page picture of Ric Flair in his diamond sequin robe and that classic WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Great offense by Randy Savage. Will somebody please step in and stop this?
Returning to your point about Ric Flair being champion, Michael, Flair's amazing body of work spans the globe and is the symbol of excellence in sports entertainment. And he was the first superstar to become a 16-time world champion.
There's one other word that should be linked to Ric Flair, fellas, and that's best. The Nature Boy spent 34 years as one of this industry's top guys. It's only fitting that he passed his excellence down to his daughter, the Queen.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Not sure Ric Flair should be playing to the crowd right here, but try telling him that.
Randy Savage just too fast for him.
Randy Macho Man Savage is one of the most intense and unpredictable competitors to ever enter the ring.
Back suplex.
And now it's Macho Man losing some steam. Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
You can learn a lot about a guy in a match like this, and what I've learned so far here tonight is that there's absolutely no quit in him.
Randy Savage is looking to fly.
Randy Savage isn't being shy, that's for sure.
What's Randy Savage putting together here?
The Nature Boy is going all natural on him.
Talk about hitting hard. Bionic elbow.
Right to the forehead.
Flair is in position.
What's going to happen now? That's it. Flair just ended this.
Yep, Ric Flair is going to let his feelings be heard loud and clear.
Flair is in position. And Ric Flair makes him pay in the worst way.
Does he ever? But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
That's it. Flair just ended this.
Woo!
And there's the reversal from Randy Savage.
And no luck against Flair there.
Are you surprised?
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Oh, my God, what a move.
The Nature Boy is going all natural on him.
You know what? There's no way that's legal. Oh, what disrespect. This one's over by way of disqualification.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
When you think of some of the most personal WWE rivalries, you can't help but think of the bad blood between Savage and Flair, which came to a head at WrestleMania 8.
That rivalry was so personal, especially for Randy Savage. The notorious ladies' man, Ric Flair, started rumors about Miss Elizabeth, and Randy Savage couldn't wait to get him in the squared circle.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Randy Savage with the offense.
Someone's going to be walking funny after that.
He lands a piercing chop. Look at this.
I'll be shocked if that's not it.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
There have been a lot of romances in WWE, but few had the genuine emotion that Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth shared, especially when they got married at SummerSlam in 1991.
Momentum not on the Nature Boy's side, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway. Randy Savage makes the cover.
Flair quickly getting the shoulder up.
That's all right, Cole.
To echo Michael's sentiment about Randy Savage's wedding, it isn't uncommon for love to be found in WWE, but nothing compared to Randy and Miss Elizabeth.
That match made in heaven got ugly at the reception, however, when The Undertaker and Jake the Snake showed up uninvited. I guess all that love and sunshine can't last forever.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Look out, Ric Flair is measuring.
Oh, and a knee drop right to the jaw.
You have to like his chances here. This is a huge opportunity for Ric Flair.
For most of his life, they've called him the Macho Man, and truer words were never spoken.
Sure, Randy Savage is as macho as they come when he steps between the ropes, but he's also one of the most sensitive superstars around when it comes to Miss Elizabeth. He's an enigma.
Keep your eye on this one. Look at this.
Corey's observation of Macho Man being an enigma is accurate. I mean, I don't always understand what he's saying, but at least the fans react.
Whether his words are as the Macho Man or as the Macho King, it doesn't matter. When Savage talks to you, you hang on to every word he says. It's what makes him the cream of the crop.
Well, nobody ever accused Ric Flair of being too reserved.
He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
And a pin attempt.
The Nature Boy kicks out quickly from that one.
Too soon. Yeah, he's one of the most energetic performers in WWE history.
Randy Savage with a nice reversal. Ric Flair is a force within the ring. Ric Flair is getting ready here.
This one is over. Jeez, and I don't like Randy Savage's chances in this one.
Ric Flair wants to take a chance.
Randy Savage just too fast for him. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Pure power on display right there.
Randy Savage is going up. The Macho Man.
Ric Flair is showing some of that flair right now.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys. Flair is in position. A figure four leg lock.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Can Savage actually pull through?
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end.
Interesting decision there.
Ric Flair makes the cover. How does he keep doing this?
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
Yeah, he's one of the most energetic performers in WWE history.
Takedowns like that will win you a lot of matches.
Looks like Ric Flair is fading here.
You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
The truth is, though, he's in far better condition than his opponent, which has to account for something going forward here.
Bringing it back into the ring. I don't want to know what that feels like.
Flair is in position.
No one does it better.
That should end Macho Man's night. Jeez, and I don't like Randy Savage's chances in this one.
He hits a huge...
Elbow drop.
Yep, Ric Flair is going to let his feelings be heard loud and clear.
Oh, short arm chop.
Oh, there's the old... That's how you make an impact.
Flair is in position.
Well, I think this man means business.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. And no luck against Flair there.
Are you surprised?
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Ric Flair is getting ready here.
Woo! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Now he goes for the cover. He's done it! He's done it! He's got the victory!
Here is your winner,
A true pioneer!
and from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
When a superstar enters the ring to go up against the likes of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. What an unforgiving thud. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
The Nature Boy may be flashy with his robes and struts, but he's also all business in that ring.
I can point to at least 16 times he's proven that.
I think this man means business. lands the elbow on him.
Look, Ric Flair's on the attack now.
Oh, what a nasty, nasty move.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat feeling the pressure now.
I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Hey, it's not an easy atmosphere to excel in. Not only is he in the ring with WWE's toughest, but he's surrounded by an incredibly unforgiving steel cage.
Most WWE champions had to overcome a single opponent to claim the biggest prize in the game. Some had to overcome a triple threat, a fatal four-way, or even 5 other men in the Elimination Chamber. But Ric Flair beat 29 other men to win his first WWE title at the 1992 Royal Rumble.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Michael mentioned Ric Flair's performance at the 1992 Royal Rumble. He literally outlasted everyone since he entered the match at number 3 as the first 2 entrants fought and was there to toss out the final competitor as well.
That is true, Saxon. It's impressive to win the Rumble at any spot, but Ric Flair was in there with every single competitor and outlasted them all. It was a performance truly worthy of the Flair is in.
Ric Flair scores with a tremendous move.
This is all but over.
Oh, and a knee drop right to the jaw.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature gorilla
Flair is in position.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in the steel.
Ooh,
No one does it better.
that's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Hopefully Ricky the Dragon Steamboat can recover. Takes him down in a major way, too.
Ricky Steamboat really needs to regroup here.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch.
Look at Ricky the Dragon Steamboat make
This is all but over. Ricky Steamboat.
Big opportunity for the Dragon here, guys. A clubbing blow called that should end it.
Somebody on
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold the pod.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Ric Flair is in a real bad spot.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must...
He's out. He escapes the hold.
Not a moment too soon, Cole.
He might be trying to take out the leg here.
Too quick for him there. No, he reverses it.
The Nature Boy is going all natural on him.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on. Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. A truly punishing stretch. No, reverses it.
Got the leg.
Taken down to the mat with authority. Flair is in, and Ric Flair makes him pay in the worst way.
Does he ever? This is not how the Dragon... This one's over, guys.
What can Ric Flair do here to up the odds for success? He came into this match looking for a fight, and it looks like he found one.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment, which is pretty impressive considering who he's in the ring with.
A quick reversal by Ric Flair.
He's flagrantly breaking the rules. This could cause irreparable damage. Come on, ref!
The Nature Boy is going all natural on him.
Ric Flair is getting ready here.
No one does it better.
This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not. Look, Ric Flair's on the attack now.
Style and profile, and doing it better than anyone ever. The Nature Boy. Woo!
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Now in full control. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Somebody unleashed a vicious dragon out there.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with the offense.
And Ric Flair reverses it.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat connecting there with a good shot.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here's the Dragon. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold applied.
Can he finish him off here?
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out. Looking to stretch him from one end of the ring to the other. He lands the atomic drop. Oh, what a chop to the side of the face. Snapmare.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Tremendous damage to the shoulder. Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat got him there.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how long his stamina can hold here.
He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat reverses it.
And no luck against Flair there.
Are you surprised?
Oh, the reversal by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
Ric Flair is showing some of that flair right now.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Look out. Ric Flair is measuring.
Oh, and a knee drop right to the jaw.
To borrow a line from you, Cole, that's vintage Ric Flair right there.
Oh, no.
Somebody unleashed a vicious dragon out there.
Nice leg pick.
Connects with a knee drop.
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
And Ricky Steamboat too quick that time.
Absolutely sudden.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Ooh, right down on the knee.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring. If this ref can't do his job, let's get one in there that can. You gotta believe this one's over. Look out!
Thinking about a submission here. Can he...
Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
Yes! Takes it!
Here is your winner, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
And here comes one of the greatest to ever lace a pair of boots, Dusty Rhodes.
The American Dream, baby. I love it.
One of the most epic rivalries that redefines sports entertainment.
Boom! Bionic elbow.
That could be a game.
The cover. I thought that was it.
He's got some more fight in him, guys.
Looks like Ric Flair starting to run out of gas. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight he fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Oh! Crushing the knee here. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Look, Ric Flair's on the attack now.
Most WWE champions had to overcome a single opponent to claim the biggest prize in the game. Some had to overcome a triple threat, a fatal four-way, or even 5 other men in the Elimination Chamber. But Ric Flair beat 29 other men to win his first WWE title at the 1992 Royal Rumble.
So damaging. Dusty Rhodes with some reason for concern.
Yikes. Michael mentioned Ric Flair's performance at the 1992 Royal Rumble. He literally outlasted everyone since he entered the match at number 3 as the first 2 entrants fought and was there to toss out the final competitor as well.
That's true, Saxon. It's impressive to win the Rumble at any spot, but Ric Flair was in there with every single competitor and outlasted them all. It was a performance truly worthy of the WWE Championship. I don't know about you guys, but for me, there is no greater thrill than being at the announce desk for a Hell in a Cell match.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Ric Flair taking a beating here. His outlook is not good at all.
I think this one's over.
Yeah, things certainly appear to be trending in the wrong direction for him right now, guys.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Corey, to hear you talk about the thrill of announcing a Hell in a Cell match, considering you were there when Shane McMahon shattered the announce desk at Hell in... Dusty Rhodes may have it. Finally lands the combination.
The Nature Boys
Barely at 2.5.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
The Nature Boys going all natural on him.
He's going for the pin.
Never say die attitude out of him.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Guys, I think it needs to be said that, yes, while we all are enjoying watching this match, you cannot...
Dusty Rhodes may have it.
The bionic elbow from the Dream.
And puttick, if you will. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it out there. Great match.
East Rutherford hasn't sat down since the bell rang. I think they're in awe over what they just saw.
And his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Big match coming up here, Corey, as it's now time for Hell in a Cell.
And when the bell rings, you can bet we'll witness carnage.
One of the most epic rivalries that redefined sports entertainment was the grueling battles between the American Dream Dusty Rhodes and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. The Rhodes-Flair encounters were the epitome of good versus evil. Dusty was the common man, and Flair celebrated greed and materialism.
And I think it's safe to say that these competitors will never be the same after this Hell in a Cell match.
The battles between the American Dream and the Nature Boy were fueled with such animosity that Dusty's friends like Magnum TA and the Road Warriors joined him against Flair and his group, the Dangerous Four Horsemen.
Starcade, the Great American Bash, War Games, you name it, and Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair battled there. Both men were so competitive. Both men wanted to be recognized as the best, and both would stop at nothing.
His shoulders are down. Flair quickly getting the shoulder up. Wow.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Showing some quickness there.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on. Ric Flair is getting ready here.
Got all of that one, that's for sure.
Things look dire for Dusty Rhodes. Yep, Ric Flair is going to let his feelings be heard loud and clear.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
Now it's Dusty Rhodes playing some defense.
He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
Guys, we all know the storied history of Hell in a Cell, but we'd be remiss if we didn't at least mention that the first time anybody laid eyes on this demonic structure was back in October 1997 at the Bad Blood pay-per-view.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Reflecting again on the first time we saw the Hell in a Cell structure, I don't think anybody at the time could have envisioned the truly merciless moments this structure would provide over the years.
And amazingly, Michael, those moments somehow become more and more barbaric with each passing match.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
And a knee drop right to the jaw.
Here's his moment, Michael.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Got the leg. Dragon screw. That'll tear your knee up.
He's throwing the rule book out the window. Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
Look, Ric Flair is on the attack now.
Ripping at the eyes and the face.
Von Erich-esque.
Is there anybody more outgoing than the Nature Boy? Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ric Flair is getting ready here.
Ooh, no one does it better.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
How'd he do that?
He can turn up the heat at will, it seems.
Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him.
Dusty Rhodes may have it. A punishing series of punches.
Nothing common about that.
Got the shoulders down. And a kick out.
The Nature Boy staying in this match with that kick out.
Reverses that one. That's it. He got him. Goes down hard. Look out. The figure four.
Oh, man, this has been a nightmare for the American Dream.
That's it. Flair just ended this.
Woo!
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
Nope. Reverses it. Dusty Rhodes may have it.
Boom! Bionic elbow.
That should do it. Shoulders down. 2. This guy just refuses to quit.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
We'll see if Dusty Rhodes' mind game take root here.
Whoa! Ooh!
The Nature Boy is going all natural on him.
There's no recovering from that.
His clothesline finds the mark.
It's all academic from here.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Nobody controls him.
Unbelievable move by Dusty Rhodes.
And there it is, boys.
That's a brutal way to have to land on the canvas.
Really testing his resolve here.
Dusty Rhodes may have it.
The bionic elbow from the Dream.
And puttick, if you will.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
3. Yes!
Unreal performance.
Here is your winner,
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
Look, Ric Flair's on the attack now.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. I think Dusty Rhodes is showing signs of fatigue.
Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Dusty Rhodes may have it.
Boom! Bionic elbow. Can he finish the job?
And Dusty Rhodes makes the cover. Flair quickly getting the shoulder up.
Clearly not enough damage done.
There's a pin now. This one's far from over.
And the Flair family jewel continues to shine.
The Nature Boy is going all natural.
He's got the shoulders down. Flair quickly getting the shoulder up.
Too soon.
How's this going on? How's the official missing this? This capacity crowd is beside itself.
Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him. Real quick, let's remind everybody that there are no rules inside a Hell in a Cell, meaning the referee's sole job in this match is to call for the bell following a 3 count or submission.
The damage has been done.
Just as important as Byron's point about there being no rules inside the cell, the same holds true for outside the structure. As we've seen many times in the past, superstars don't always stay within the cell.
No, they don't, Cole. In fact, a lot of times you'll see them competing on top of the cell of all places.
He kicks him right in the gut. And guys, we're seeing Dusty Rhodes in a tough situation.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this point. He is hurt.
Boy, at this point, he's going to need to have some magic up his sleeve if he wants to get back in this match. Look, Ric Flair is on the attack now.
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate.
Somehow he breaks it.
He may have broken free, Cole, but I assure you the damage has already been done.
Oh, no, inverted atomic drop.
That's it. It's over. It's over. He's going for the pin. Digging deep for a kick out.
Way too early.
Like the man himself says, it's time to get funky like a monkey.
That'll leave a mark. Goes down hard.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
He can turn up the heat at will, it seems.
Ric Flair is getting a serious beatdown. Not sure how much more anyone would be able to take. I wouldn't be surprised if he just passes out right here.
If you had your money on him winning this Hell in a Cell match, I think it's safe to say you lost.
What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
He's got some fight left in him.
Yeah, and that's a perfect example of why Ric Flair is one of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Heart, courage, grit.
The bionic elbow from the Dream.
And puttick if you will. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
The pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, the American Dream, Dusty